See, we're videoing. Okay, so let's look at our homework on number 19 here from first 9. R equals 5 sine theta. Okay, there's no plus or minus in there. There's no R squared. And the number in front of theta is 1. So you know this is a circle equation. You put a dot at the origin, or what's another name for that? Pole. Origin or pole. Okay? Since it's sine, is it going to have an orientation that deals with the horizontal axis or the vertical? Vertical. And since it's positive 5, I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the pole, from the center, and draw what? Circle. And that is my graph that represents that polar equation.
Does the circle have to touch like certain points?
No, as long as you just got that one and that one. Now, used to, when I was in high school, I had to make a table that had like 20-something values every time.
Is that what was on the note sheet?
Mm-hmm. Number 20. R equals 2 cosine theta. There is no plus or minus. I'm going to lay down here. Today we're going to do plus and minus. And that's going to be a lamb and son. But I want you to know, you got to be able to recognize that is a circle. And you know it's a circle because it's not R squared. If it's R squared, that could be a lamacent. Okay, it is cosine. So where will the orientation be? On the horizontal or vertical?
Oh, horizontal.
Horizontal. I'm going to go, it's positive 2, so I'm going to go right 2. Put a dot at the origin or pole, and there's your circle. Number 21. Negative cosine theta. Negative cosine theta. Okay? That is a circle. What's understood from that cosine? Okay, is the orientation going to be horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. Now I'm going to go on right one or left one. I put a dot at the origin and a dot over here at this first ring right here, and there's your graph for that. So are there any questions in your homework? Did y'all get those correct? Okay. Let's review lamacent real quick like this from yesterday. We knew this was a lamacent because it's like a bow tie. I have an R squared. Okay, you put a point at the origin or the pole. You take the square root of this 8 term out. Square root of 9 is 3. Please focus. I'm talking to the thing, not y'all. Square root of 9 is 3. So I go out from 3 to the right and to the left and draw that bow tie. Here, since it was sine, the orientation is vertical. I find the square root of 8 to be, I think it's like 2.8. So I go 2.8 and 2.8 that way. Are y'all good on those? Okay, let's start lamacents. We're not going to get through lamacents, but we're going to start it today. Alright. Now, lamacents have plus or minuses in there, guys. And here you see that it says this is your A term and this is your B term. This is your A term and B term. It says if A is greater than B. Oh, wrong page, sorry. Go back to the first page. Sorry. A lamacent is in the form you're going to have a plus or minus. There's going to be a number here and some number in front of cosine. Okay? So lamacents are the only ones that have plus or minuses in them. Okay? So that's very easy to pick those. If this value is less than this value, that's what that means there. This type of lamacent has a swirl in it. You said, what in the world? This is what I'm talking about. I'm going to draw you a picture. That's what that would look like. It will have a swirl in the center of it. Let me draw another one so you can see. It will have some kind of swirl in it. Looks weird. That's the only one that had that. A is less than B. Alright, now let's graph this first one. Guys, when I graph these, I choose the major points. What goes here? R or theta in the table first? R. But actually you're plugging what in? Theta. Remember, in order to use, you have R comma theta. R comma theta. That's how you set the table, but you're actually plugging in theta. So let's plug that in. 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. Oh, sorry, perfect. Now, you're going to plug 0 in for theta. What is sine of 0? That's why it's so important. 0. 0 times 3 is? Plus 1 is? 1. Pi over 2. What is sine of pi over 2? 1. 1 times 3 is?
3.
Plus 1 is?
4.
Sine of pi is? 0 times 3 is? Plus 1 is? Sine of 3 pi over 2 is? Negative 1 times 3 is? Plus 1 is? And then 2 pi, sine of 2 pi is 0, 0 times 3 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Now I'm going to graph those, okay? So I go at 0, come out to ring 1, go find pi over 2 first, go up to ring 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Find pi, come out to ring 1. 3 pi over 2 is here, but I want negative 2, so is it back to where well, never mind. It's right here, isn't it? And then 1, 2 pi is where 1, 0 is at, so that's like that. Now, what's so important, guys, is you got to graph it in the order you graphed them, okay? So this was our first one. I'm going to come up like that, come through this one, and I made a swirl through that. And that's my graph. I went through this, came up over here, and I made a swirl that goes to that point back to my where I finished, and that is my graph for that Lamson.
You only have to swirl when A is
Less than B, yep. What you had happen the other time when the other ones is there's a dimple in it. Matthew, you understand that?
Yeah.
Sure. I think you're another planet today.
I understand. It's just a weird day, you know. The last day of the year. Game day, baby.
Oh, I'm big. You done make me cry tonight.
Everybody's making Look at my girlfriend.
I can't wait. All right. Any questions on number 3? Let's look at number 4. Major points: 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. I plug cosine of 0 in. What's the cosine of 0? 1. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4. 1 and negative 4 gives me negative 3. Cosine of pi over 2 is 0. 0 times negative 4 is 0. You're left with 1. Cosine of pi is negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 4 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. Cosine of 3 pi over 2 is 0. 0 times negative 4 is 0. And 1 gives you 1. 2 pi. Cosine of 2 pi is 1. 1 times negative 4 is negative 4. And 1 gives you negative 3. You're back to where you started from. Now I'm going to graph 0, negative 3. 0 is right here, but instead of going this way towards 0, I'm going actually toward pi. 1, 2, 3. Pi over 2, 1. Pi, you at ring 5. And then back there. So I'm going to start at here. And that's my graph. I'm going to show you how to do this on graphic calculator next week. Yes.
So that minus doesn't count as B is not negative 4, it's just 4.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Take the absolute value of both of them, and that's the A is less than B. Yeah, you're correct. Good job. Good observation there. What do you notice about this right here, sine? That sine isn't it still on that vertical line, and here's cosine, is it still all about that horizontal? You're going to see that calmly, okay? Alright, are there any questions on those two? Let's do one more. Okay, if A and B is the same value, same digit, that is a special lambison called a cardioid. A cardioid, and you need to know that. Now that other name, the swirl, is not a scientific name, but this is scientific. You need to know this. It looks like a heart. Looks like a heart. Alright, R and theta, my major points are 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi. If I plug 0 in, cosine of 0 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. Pi over 2, cosine of pi over 2 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. Cosine of pi is negative 1. We'll continue with that. Now your homework, you can do your homework because that do not have any of these on there. So page 13 to 14, 22 to 25, and 35 to 36. I'm going to pick up with that on Monday. Make sure you're at the new school, 1921 Warrior Parkway, room 203A, A203, A203.
Are you on the second level?
Yes. Across from Coach Elliott and Mr. Ramus.
My schedule's so insane. I'm like one schedule, I'm like 100, 200, 100, 200.
You're going to get your exercise.
I don't know. Walking upstairs.
Mr. Hester, are you making this video longer or did you just watch all the video?
You should watch the whole video. I'm stopping that.